Yeah, man. So we live. Look like we lagging, slacking and lacking and lagging. Damn it, still gotta fix it. But let's go ahead and get off into the info. Bob Johnson, Robert Johnson, uh, the founder of BET, said it's time for reparation. He's speaking out.
Wake that ass up early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy Angela Yee, Charlemagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest right now,
That's
the
right.
founder of BET, Bob
Yeah.
Johnson. Welcome.
Hey, thanks, man. I'm delighted to be here. Welcome. Hope everybody's safe.
Not just the founder of BET, America's first black billionaire, right?
Yeah, yeah. You work hard enough, they pay you stuff.
That's right. Now, you just made some noise because you released a statement calling for the federal government to pay $14 trillion in reparations to the descendants of slaves. I know why that's necessary, but tell the people why that's necessary.
Well, it's necessary for two reasons. First and foremost is when
I think this is absolutely phenomenal how he's doing this. It's time. It's overdue. You know, past overdue. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to it. Let us know what's up, Mr. Johnson.
you are damaged by a society for which you have no control over, and which has denied you the fundamental rights, economic rights, social rights that they propose to deliver to everybody. You ask yourself, why have I not received those rights over the 200 plus years of this nation? So it's an atonement component to it, basically making you whole for what they promised you but was never delivered. The second part of it is African Americans transferred a huge amount of wealth to white Americans, which Charlemagne explains why white Americans have 10 times the net worth in terms of median income black Americans. It's because we were denied the wealth that we were promised. When they said a nation of people created as equals, we were denied that. We worked for free as slaves, free labor to make investments and grow businesses. We fought in the wars seeking opportunity equal to what they come.
Yeah, and they denied those resources and that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So it's time to go and get it right now. Feel me? That's what it is. So I like to he's speaking out on it. We need more support, uh, dialogue. Let me know what y'all think. Hit me up. You see the call in number. Let's chop it up. We could agree to disagree. Is how I get down over here.
Come back home from the wars of World War II and Vietnam. We're denied housing, which is the primary factor of economic wealth for all middle income families. Education, we had to go to the court in Brown versus Board of Education to get education equal. They declare separate and separate is inherently unequal. And we're denied access to income.
I know I'm lagging. I need to stop the broadcasting. Something's going on. I messed up with something on my settings. I wonder, is the audio okay? The video looks like So yeah, my apologies.
Wealth, and as a result of that, there's a huge wealth gap that unless it is solved by reparation, which is consistent with what the world has done forward, Jews were given reparation by descendants of people who ran Nazi Germany. And the word I hear from people is saying, I've never slave, I've never done to a slave. Well, every German citizen who was not even born when Hitler killed millions of Jews could say the same thing. They recognize the need for atonement and apology. And finally, if white Americans could embrace apology the way black Americans embrace forgiveness, this country would be far better off. And all of you here, remember Charlottesville. White man goes into a church, murders 8 or 9 African American church members. The first thing to do when they go in for the sentencing hearing as victims or friends of the victim, they tell the perpetrator, the murderer, we forgive you. Also, y'all remember this thing when the white police officer walked in the wrong house, killed a black man in their house. The first thing his brother does is ask the judge if he could go over and hug the killer of his brother. So we are forgiving people. White America should match us in forgiveness and match us in reimbursement for damages that they caused to us for which we had no part in for over 200 years.
That's real. There you go, Bob. I like that. He's on board finally. You gotta love it. You know. Let me know what you think. Oh shit, my fault. Damn it. Yeah, I gotta reboot it. My fault. It's too much lag, so my fault to the concurrent viewer. I'll be right back. So we could break this down. You let me know what you think. You know what I'm saying? Holla back. So we'll be back. So good morning. Hope you have a good morning. I'd like to continue to make it better and a brighter morning for you. But I'll be right back. Stay tuned, fam. My fault. It's all Shaman Romo's song here. We getting it on.